Hi, thanks for joining us. Now, a lot of you are nice enough to come every day, once a week at TJ Walker Interactive, and you see me with my makeup on in front of a set. What is it really like here? I just want to take you behind the scenes of where we are, our offices, our TV studios. We're in Midtown Manhattan. We're in the elevator right now. We're right a couple blocks south of Bryant Park, the New York City Library, in the Times Square area. We're on 38th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. We're in the elevator. As you can see, just a freight elevator getting off now. And welcome to Media Training Worldwide. We have a whole floor here, a lot of space for our studio production and our trainings. We've got edit suites here. Often we have editors and interns. We try to monitor all the top news stations, whether it's MSNBC, Fox, Bloomberg, CNN. We try to monitor things. We have various promotional things up from our book flyers, as you can see here. We've got a waiting room for prospects, for clients, other people we have to meet with, and a little showcase of our book covers, various books. People ask us, why do we have all the clocks for Portugal, Korea, India? It seems somewhat random. Well, that's where we have partners, and we are in close communication with a lot of those cities. Come on back, I'll show you more. We've got the walls painted blue because when we do video productions, it's just a lot easier. It's easier on the lighting, everything looks a little bit better. What we have here are file cabinets that are on wheels, so these become walls that we can create different walls, use the space a little differently. Here we are in the main studio. So when you're used to seeing me, I'm standing in a little box right here, and it's, in case I'm stupid and don't remember it, my colleagues have put tape on the floor. I'm standing here, and Mike, show them the camera there. If it's just me doing a simple talking head video, use that one camera. Now, a lot of times, as you've noticed, we're doing these live shows. I'm sitting here, my guest is there. We have a 3-camera shoot. This is also the main room where we do our media trainings and presentation trainings. We'll have as many as 30 people in here sometimes for trainings. Now, other times I may be giving a speech for the Learning Annex or other organizations. We'll set up the whole room, theater style. This will be the very front. This screen comes down. And we'll have seats all the way back. And my quick shot over there, it's a fairly deep room, goes all the way back. We can have as many as 100 people here. Now we've got thick curtains here, thick velvet curtains. This allows us to control the lighting. And you look right up, we're right there at the Empire State Building. So it's a nice, fun location, convenient for a lot of things. It's not a super fancy production facility because we're not doing TV commercials that are going to be seen on the Super Bowl. Now back here we've got more screens. Beneath it, we have to lift this up. We have the chroma key, the green screen. And when you're shooting on this, you can superimpose anything you want in the backdrop and make it look like you're floating on air or anything you want to do that. Now, the room is a little messy today. Mike just showed them. This is where we have the switcher that allows our director to decide which feed to come in on. We've got cameras. Now, these cameras are consumer-grade cameras. For the most part, when your video is seen on the internet, you don't really gain that much by having $50,000 cameras. They are HD cameras, but beyond that, it's nothing particularly fancy. Now, also in the room, you see we have a teleprompter over here where we can practice if someone's trying to become a newscaster. You plug in the computer and they can see the script right here, but you can't see it when you're taping it. Over here we have a talk show set where we can practice interviews and simulate a talk show. It's also sort of a little conference room that's far apart from our other main offices. Now let's head back. Mike, flash the camera and introduce yourself. This is Mike Bako. Many of you have seen him. He's our regular correspondent and analyst on TJ Walker Interactive. He's also one of our lead trainers here and a jack of all trades. Let's come back here to our main offices. Here we have Jennifer. Say hello, Jennifer.
Hi.
She is booking guests for us. She's a producer, manager, and like all of us here, does a million things. Here's my desk, a little messy. Picture of my wife. Just got married a couple of months ago. And right outside, we're on 38th Street, so we're right here in the middle of New York City. We tend to use a lot of flip charts. I like to map things out here, earlier plans for the TJ Walker Interactive site. We do a lot of brainstorming here, a lot of pie charts so we can figure out exactly what we're doing. Here we have our library. I try to get almost every single new book out on public speaking and media training. We review them here. I find if I'm really going to be up on things to give people the best advice, I've got to be up on what everyone else is doing, even if it means reading a whole book just to find one good idea. Here we have Chris Gentile, our Director of Operations. He's the guy who really knows all the technology. He makes our live radio shows go smoothly, our live video shows, knows where all the doohickeys connect together, and we'd be in big trouble without him. You can see he's got every kind of computer gadget. He's experimenting with new microphones here. And over here is Mike's desk, where he's also producing. So we have a lot of space here, a lot of room. We also do trainings right here in this room for days when we do 2 trainings at the same time, something we're doing later this week. So thanks so much for spending a little time. This gives you a little sense of what we're like behind the scenes. If you have questions about the technology involved with doing live video webcasting, live audio webcasting, or tools you need to put on a basic media training or presentation training, please give us a call, add your comment right here. I'm TJ Walker. Thanks.